it's time. I feel so sluggish today. Probably shouldn't be playing this. But it is what it is. And at least we have the default movement strats down. I'm kind of concerned. I'm not really totally fully conscious. We'll see what happens. 105 is actually quite a long way from the record. The real streak begins around 40 to 50, but only actually sort of 50 to 60 above that. That's a pretty bad lead duo, I must say. At least it can't be Quick Claw, and I think that Bronzong 4 and Metagross 4 are an illegal combination. I'm a bit worried though about Trick Room. Also, if Bronzong is levitating, that is Metagross 4, then it's going to Earthquake, which I don't want to see. And Mr. Mime is a surprisingly bad matchup for Latios because of the fact that Mr. Mime is max special attack, max D special defense, but we'll see. I probably just need a regular one. It is probably enough to win to fake out the Metagross and flamethrower it, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure that they lose HP, which is perfect. I'm pretty sure it started at my free square in the top right, and it's going to be HP down for them or level up for me. Pretty sure it's HP down for them, which is a good square. So I'll let this run for 30 seconds. I could speed this up, but I want to make it absolutely clear that the game's running at normal speed on the roulette. Obviously, Ockerberry isn't possible. To be honest, after reducing the HP, I don't even need to fake out Metagross. Because Metagross 4 is the most physically tanky anyway, and I one-shot that from here. I'll turn on the HP bars. Which means I feel like I fake out the Bronzong. Bronzong's guaranteed not to Earthquake here though. Even if it is Bronzong 4, it can't Earthquake against the Metagross. So maybe I Leech Seed it while I got the chance. I quite like that actually. No way Metagross survives that. It was Bronzong 1, that sucks. At least I've got Protect. The Mime set doesn't desperately matter, outside of the fact that there are some Mimes which I win for free against. I'm not in range of Mime 4, which I normally might be. I could just explode here, to be honest. I feel like I should explode. Focus Blast crit. I don't want that to happen. I think I need to explode before that happens. Oh, it's gone. It is Mime 4. It's gone for it. No specs, so I do survive this. Unless there is a crit. So we hit the Bronzong first, which isn't ideal because its Trick Room is up. But Mime obviously faints. And there's no way that Latios and Ludicolo could throw this. It's a good start. The first roulette game is always the scariest. And we won 2-0, which was really nice. I'm pretty sure that's a set 4 idol, which is a 21 IV trainer. Slaking is completely free, since my whole team has Protect. Staraptor 4 doesn't actually pack Choice Band, so I'm not dead to close combat. I am dead to Brave Bird though. I'm not sure what Exploud is going to do, but I feel like it's going to try and Hyper Voice Ludicolo. There are a few things that could help here, but to be honest, the fact that Latios is faster than Staraptor makes this quite easy. I'm not that worried, really. Just need a regular tile. I'm pretty sure that's Sandstorm, which is fine. In fact, Sandstorm slightly helps me. There's some very spooky tiles on the rest of the board, like Switch, randomise the order. The third row, the end of the third row, start of the fourth row is a pretty good target, but, you know, I could fat finger something and hit speed up, which would be a disaster. Sandstorm is one of the best tiles on this board. The question I have is, would Staraptor feint to fake out and Flamethrower and Sandstorm chip? I feel like that must be guaranteed. And taking out Staraptor basically takes out any chance the opponent has of winning. I don't see the punish here. I'm not in crit range of anything that Exploud has. I'll just kill anyway. I'm expecting Hyper Voice. Overheat. Okay. I guess that does do more damage. So we Protect on the Slaking turn. Thanks for that, Slaking. This is hopelessly over. It's worth taking the time to win at full. Just upgrades the roulette more. Probably a Bird Keeper. Not too scared. I don't like facing Dragonite 4. Obviously it's got Inner Focus. It hasn't got its Choice Band, but it can Outrage. Skarm, I guess it is Skarm 4 with Brave Bird. I wouldn't want to go against. The Zapdos is honestly fine. I have to respect Zapdos 4 with Signal Beam, but that's it. A fairly standard game. I'm not seeing what the problem could be here. I'll have to probably use Protect on turn 1 with Ludicolo, or I'll have to go for Skarm with the Fake Out. I think I prefer just using Protect though. Oh, there is a wrinkle in that plan, which is that Dragonite will Earthquake if it is Dragonite 4. I would lose Heatran then. can take out Dragonite the following turn with Ice Beam, but I don't know, could Zapdos do enough from there? Probably not. I think it's fine. The fact that Dragonite is slow makes it easy. I think that's I get an item, and I'd like to avoid that. There's quite a big juicy target in the second row. Another Sandstorm. I think even if it is Dragonite 4, I have to just Flamethrower. I don't think there's time to switch out. And if I switch out, I might be switching out into an Outrage. Since Outrage is the strongest move against DDK though. Actually, no. It's not Outrage. Outrage can't be used because Earthquake's guaranteed to kill. The concern is Draco Meteor. I can't risk that. It doesn't make any sense to actually flinch Skarmory. I guess I could Icy Wind. It doesn't really do. The thing is, it doesn't two-shot the especially defensive Dragonites though. I wonder if I Leech Seed actually. Dragonite 4 has to Earthquake, the others will just be obvious. Okay, that's Dragonite 1. I think this is Explosion every time. Since I kind of just win. Heatran doesn't get fully paralysed. They're both dead. Worker doesn't seem too bad. I'd rather face a special set, so I prepare for the. I'd rather say the physical set than the special set because that one's guaranteed to Earth Power. The other one isn't guaranteed to use Earthquake. Medicham 1. Pros of spamming the works slightly. And then Aero 4, even without its choice band, again is a bit scary. I wonder if I double protect because of the Medicham. I also scout the Probopass that way. I potentially give Medicham a free Calm Mind if I do that. So perhaps I fake out Medicham and protect Heatran. That seems like a better turn one. Need to be a bit careful because Latios can lose to Aero. Aero 4 was quite a number on this team actually. We'll see what happens. So that's given me a berry. I don't want an item, which makes me nervous about clicking the skip. I could go for the skip on the third row though. I think that's worth it. That was very late. My timing is off today. Yeah, I like denying the Carmine from Medicham free. As for Probopass, I'm okay with it getting a free Stone Edge or something into Ludicolo. Some being up does mean that I could Oko Medicham with Flamethrower. I think I still like getting a bit more information out first though. Fire Punch. Rare Punish for the Sunlight. It's good though. I think it is correct to... Ooh, am I in Poison Jab range? I am. Okay, well that's easy then. It's a Protect as Heatran takes out Medicham. I would very much like it not to be Aerodactyl 4. I'm not sure if Aerodactyl 4 will see a kill. We're at 131. Probably outside of Aerial Ace range, but it could be a KO. Icy Wind would be huge to hit. And then I kind of need to hit this Earth Power actually, because it's the most damage I can do. Okay, good, it's Aero 2. It's perfect. Well, they're both going for Ludicolo every time here. Predicted. Okay, even though I've been playing bad in roulette, the actual matches have gone well. I'm pretty sure that's a collector. Which collector? I'm not sure. It's either going to be set 1 or set 4. Do I prepare for set 4? Set 4 would definitely be scarier. Might have to explode here. Doesn't seem too bad, obviously. The Staraptor's not doing a lot. Yeah, I think this is an explosion game. Even if it is Staraptor 4. I think that might be skip. This board sucks. I don't mind poisoning myself. It's the end of the third row. That's fine. I was actually aiming for that. That's so much better than swap, and it's so much better than any kind of random rubbish. I suppose... Oh no, it is... I saw who it was. It was Leroy. Which is set 1. So I'm dead to Nidoqueen. Earthquake. Since I'm already poisoned, it takes the sting out of using Fake Out into Nidoqueen. But I just don't like the idea of giving Ludicolo a turn. On the other hand, Ludicolo 1 is not doing a lot to the rest of the team. And scoring the Earth Power 2-shot into Nidoqueen is quite good. Looks to be quite far ahead. Fundamentally though, Latios also destroys Nidoqueen 1. A lot less goes wrong if I Protect Explode. There's no chance for Ludicolo to crit Heatran. We don't kill Nidoqueen, but we do kill Ludicolo. And obviously we're taking out the Staraptor, since it's faster than Ludicolo. What do you want to kill it with? I was terrified for a second that I wasn't streaming, but I am. I am streaming, thank God. Magnezone isn't a great lead. At least it can't be Bright Powder for once. Not actually a bad match, actually. The Gardevoir is a small problem, but I can fake it out. And then I can explode. Electro doesn't run Sash in the arcade. Magnezone will fake to Earth Power. It's kind of over. Just need a regular tile to hit. 2, 1. That's the enemy being frozen. Which I can definitely let run. I could go for the bottom row. There's no point. There's no point risking mistiming. Cecil. Cecil is set for all guaranteed. I will fake it out even though it is frozen. Wonderbolt paralysis into... No, it doesn't happen. Wonderbolt had to paralyze Heatran there. Interesting. An opposing Heatran. I'm not as scared of Heatran 3 as I usually am, since it can't have its white powder. The fact that I'm fast in Heatran, I think, makes it almost completely irrelevant. I can fake out the Moltres, take on Ninetales, whatever it is at the end. Can actually explode as well on turn 2. This looks really easy. That's obviously something fine. I think it's the blank tile at the bottom, or it's the item for me. It could be fog. I want to stop it because it could be fog. Anything after Trick Room is pretty good. Of course, I should have seen that coming. Heatran 2 is max HP. Whatever Moltres is, it's very likely to target Heatran. Probably guaranteed. About 5% on Heatran, about 88% on Moltres. I'm not going to be able to kill Heatran with Icy Wind. If it is Moltres 4, I'm obviously in range, which is a good thing. I feel like I Icy Wind here. If Icy Wind hits Moltres, I think I win. Moltres 2. Which is one of the few that wouldn't have targeted Heatran there. How close is Heatran to dying here? It must be really, really close. I feel like it's worth... It might not be though. I feel like it's worth bringing in Latios, but maybe I should just protect and explode. Want to attack before it potentially uses Calm Mind. Not waste time on something else. Hypnosis. Knowing that it's Ninetales 3 does change things slightly. I don't think Ninetales 3 ever has enough power to go through both. But I should use Double Protect. It would be wrong not to. Goodbye, Black Belt. It might be a mistake to go into the roulette. I am not timing things well today. Standard EV trainer. Looks like a turn 1 explosion. So I go before the Umbreon in case it's curse or any kind of nonsense set really. Espeon, I want to be a bit careful about set. It is set 1. Yeah. A bit worried about Attract actually. Glaceon is nasty in the back for Latios. Latios isn't very good this game. It's okay against Espeon. Pretty bad against the other two. Might need a bit of a Ludicolo carry here. I feel like I leave Espeon there and leech the Umbreon. Go straight after Umbreon. I'm a bit worried about this. The board needs to be neutral. I can't take a bad square, I don't think. I think that's I'm poisoned, which is pretty bad. I'd rather be HP down than poisoned, given how long this match might go on. Best case scenario, hit that level. Choice ice would be dreadful though. Kind of need to hit level here. That makes a big difference. It's interesting what to do actually on turn 1. I feel like I immediately leech and I immediately flamethrower Umbreon. I do leave Ludicolo open being smacked by Psychic, but I think that's just part of the game and I can protect next turn. Okay. Umbreon free. I don't want to give Espeon a load of free Calm Minds. It's probably worth using Leech Seed on it. Especially, it might also Baton Pass. I have to Leech Seed Espeon. Umbreon free is not very threatening. It is quite annoying with Swagger, but I do need to put damage on Espeon immediately, I think. It was very likely to do that. Heatran's not under much pressure, at least until Swagger is used on it. 40%-ish. I probably do get Espeon if I flamethrower it. I feel like that's worth. I don't like double protect that much. Because I'm worried about Baton Pass. I'm also a little bit worried about Calm Mind. I think it's fine though. Maybe it's Protect on Ludicolo. Yeah, Protect on Ludicolo. Can't switch Latios because it might be a feint attack, which actually does a decent chunk. It's quite unlikely that Espeon Psychics Heatran, but that would be the worst case scenario. Play here is obvious. Nice. No rubbish. It looked like a bad train on the outside, but actually the sets were all wrong. It's one of those socialite classes. I don't think I'm very scared of this. Obviously Registeel 4 will be trying to Earthquake. But I've got an entire turn to fake that out. And then across 2 turns it's obviously dead to Flamethrower. Regice in the back is quite scary. I kind of need Heatran Ludicolo to handle that. On the other hand, I need Ludicolo to stay in and fake out Registeel the first turn. It's not guaranteed to be Registeel 4 is the thing. If I'm not flamethrowing Registeel, I'm not sure how fast it's actually going down. I'm going to leech the Regice very likely. Should be okay. I shouldn't have to worry too much about the board here. That looks like it's speed up. I've got quite a good target though. At the end of the second row, start of the third, especially the skip. Missed it. Actually, please don't be citrus. That's quite bad actually. Still, what choice do I have? I guess I could Leech Seed, Registeel and switch. Thing is, I can do that next turn. I think it's difficult to beat this on turn 1. So Citrus is going to heal this thing. That does look like Registeel 4. Registeel 4 is a 170 set. And it's healed out of range of the Flamethrower. Is Cresselia for? I wonder if I leech Crest first, because Ludicolo is quite important too. Don't actually have to kill the Registeel that fast, it's not got much offensive presence. I obviously heal more from Cresselia. That's not Registeel for. In some ways that's worse. Now that I'm thinking about it a bit more, I'm realising how much I am actually relying on Ludicolo for a stable matchup at the end. Right, am I in Aerial Ace range and Cyclo Beam range? Yes. So it's an obvious protect. It's a pretty obvious switch next turn as well to back the Heatran. With this return I can Thunderbolt the Registeel, bring it into Flamethrower range. Healing from Crest is good at least. At 67, I'm going to be in Aerial Ace range still. I'm going to have to go back to Heatran. It's fine, Heatran will out-heal the damage from the Crest leech anyway. I quite like Thunderbolting Crest. It would be quite big if Heatran would be able to be exploding and taking out Crest with that explosion. Crest could Ice Beam Latios here. The more I think about it, the more maybe I should have used Protect actually. Taking out Crest on the explosion turn, not that important. It did Ice Beam. Freeze would be a big punish. Well, Crest is incredibly likely to either Moonlight or go for Latios. Oh no, after the Citrus Berry Healer went Moonlight. Get rid of Registeel, I think Protect. And we'll see how low Crest is on the following turn. After the 12.5% leech, I am expecting Crest to be almost exactly how much I would guess Explosion does. I mean, after the heal, obviously it's not going to faint to that. If it is Regice 4, it's going to Ice Beam Latios. Maybe Burst Size. Yeah. I think I've just got to go for the Regice. Because it could be Regice 2. It's almost worth using Double Protect here. At least Cresselia is faster than Regice. So Cresselia probably wastes half the damage that Regice was planning to do. I can take out Regice, I win. So I think that's quite straightforward. Yeah, it looks like that damage did matter, given Citrus. The damage from Psychic. We'll see what Regice is. The Ice Beam is 1, 3, or 4. It's a bit more likely to be 1 or 4, since they definitely see the KO there. At 67, I'm in range of Regice. I'm not sure if Regice would die to the Flamethrower. I feel like I fake out the Regice. Both of it probably dies to Flamethrower, but also because it stops it from Ice Beaming Ludicolo back. Or Focus Blasting the Heatran also. I don't think Cresselia could ever win against Heatran once it's leeched. I'm pretty sure that Cresselia would faint to Explosion, but why risk being wrong about that? Gonna take it out. What's next? Boris or Vern. Golduck is annoying. Charizard 4 is also quite annoying. Should buy a free turn with Protect on Heatran here. Problem is that Charizard might not believe in that. Charizard could just Air Slash Ludicolo. I wonder if the fake out damage would matter for Latios trying to take it out. Although I'd rather take out the Golduck. This is quite a hard game. It's a surprisingly difficult situation. Could always Protect and yeah, I think Protect and Fake Out does make a lot of sense. Into Switch and Icy Wind probably. I probably do take out Charizard doing that. I'd rather take out Golduck, but I'm not sure how that's possible. It's a surprisingly bad matchup. That's random. I think it's row 3. Might be the top row actually. It's the top row actually. It is the top row. That's huge. That is huge. That's Golduck maybe dying to Thunderbolt. I feel like this is Vern instead of Boris. Yeah. I really want to use Fake Out into Golduck, but it's wrong. I do need to stop Charizard from making a move. I could switch to Latios, maybe that's better. Getting hit by Hydro Pump isn't that bad. What does Protect achieve? I'm not doing anything, I'm just giving Charizard a chance to actually do something next turn. Yeah. Since it's a guaranteed Hydro Pump. I'm not in Ice Beam range, and Signal Beam will also be super effective into Ludicolo, so it's random if it chooses to go for Ice Beam on Latios or Signal Beam on Ludicolo. If I Thunderbolt Golduck, if Icy Wind hits Charizard, I think the game is over. But obviously, Charizard could flinch on Air Slash. What if Air Slash flinches the Ludicolo and then Signal Beam hits Ludicolo and it faints? I suppose in that situation I'd win, because I'd be able to Thunderbolt next turn. What is the worst case scenario? I can't think of it. Hypno hasn't got choice specs. I'm not that scared of it really. The alternative is Leech. I can try and Leech to Golduck. If it doesn't survive, I Leech Charizard, which is okay. The problem with that is that Charizard is then fast and Heatran. Icy Wind and try and kill the Dampmon. Let's see. I had a suspicion. Don't flinch. Don't crit. Should be fine. Charizard is always going to target Ludicolo here. Hypno is not, which means I don't think I can just protect on Ludicolo. I think it's much better to use Leech Seed. I'd much rather Hypno killed Latios here than touch Ludicolo. That's a guaranteed Ludicolo target next turn, at least. Which should be game over. We'll make that 59. Policeman Hugh, perhaps. So, suppose it's okay. I can fake out Scizor. Not Scizor. I can fake out Skarmory as I take out Scizor. That would force Earthquake from Steelix quite a lot of the time. Then I can Leech Seed it. As Latios comes in, Heatran never loses to Skarm, so it's just about taking out Steelix after faking out Skarm on turn 1 to protect the Ludicolo from Brave Bird. That's them asleep, which is a good square. There's no point risking anything else. If that's a sleeping Steelix, the match is so easy. It is very nice and very intentional how Heatran is immune to burn and poison. With Scizor asleep, I could go after Skarm. I'll prepare for the set 4 since they're deadliest. Yeah, why not I just go after Skarm? I suppose Scizor's a bit of a problem next turn. I'm sure they take advantage of this. I don't think Scizor can wake up this turn. If it can, I suppose it could take out Ludicolo with X-Scissor. Or Technician Air Relays. There's no Quick Claw in doubles. It was the X4, but that's fine. Steelix can't beat Ludicolo. I need to alternate protects to make sure I don't lose to Explosion. That's the only thing I've got to keep in mind. So it'll be Protect from Ice Beam. That's not Steelix 4. So we're not worried about exploding anymore. Another Collector, which will either set 1 or set 4. Ooh, set 4 would be pretty deadly. That's looking like a turn 1 Heatran Protect if I've ever seen it. Good news is that Latios is amazing in this match. Absolutely amazing. Don't want to get fissured. That's the main thing. Don't want to get fissured on Ludicolo. Not before I've dealt with something. Could explode, I guess, on turn 1. That wouldn't be bad. That looks like give the opponent an item. I'd rather hit the 3rd row manually. Well, that's a punishment, for sure. Need to think very carefully now. Paralysis completely changes the fight. I shouldn't have gone for that. Like, completely changes the fight. I wonder if I've just got to try and blow up on turn 1 now. We know it's set 1 at least from the trainer. So Donphan obviously sees the kill with Earthquake. I've no idea what Wailord's going to do. Very worried about the fact that Wailord is male as well. I think I've got to bring Latios in. Latios is really good against Scizor though. I just can't let it touch. I can't let Donphan Earthquake. Maybe I literally the Donphan actually instead of the Wailord. Very worried about missing with Latios next turn if I do decide to switch. That would be really bad. Because the positive of Earthquake is that Earthquake does a lot to Wailord. There's also the question of when Icy Wind is potentially useful. It would take multiple drops to be faster. Big trouble, big trouble. Latios isn't going to work out, then it might be better to risk Protect on turn 1. It is true that a Paralyzed Heatran is not doing a lot this match. The best thing it can do is potentially switch into an Ice Beam aimed at Latios, which is not an irrelevant thing. Ice Beam switching is actually quite a big deal, and then when I switch out, Donphan's going to Earthquake Wailord again. Okay, actually I'm kind of on board with that. I wonder if I meant to leech to... Because Donphan's not going to two-shot Wailord is what I'm thinking. I wonder if I meant to leech Donphan or Wailord. It might be much better to leech Donphan. Donphan is quite difficult to kill until Wailord is gone, since it's faster than Latios. And if Wailord's there, Wailord can Ice Beam Latios. I think I've got to go for the Donphan instead of the Wailord. It feels really weird though. I can't believe I paralysed myself. Crit? No. This is a bit rough. Donphan is more likely to Poison Jab Ludicolo, and Wailord is more likely to Ice Beam Latios. Heatran wants to switch into both of those moves. Heatran does want to switch into both of those moves. I feel like I value the Latios more, just because Latios can one-shot the Gliscor on the back. Very difficult to say what the best idea is though here. I'm pretty sure what I said is correct though. I'm pretty sure it is Latios which is more valuable. I don't want Latios to get by Ice Beam event. In fact, I kind of need Latios to stay at very high HP. Rock Slide or... It's not good. That did a lot. Did hit both leeches. Cannot complain about that, we did hit both leeches. So the thing is, if Donphan sees a kill with Poison Jab, that beats the kill it sees with Earthquake. I don't really want Latios hit by Poison Jab either. To be honest, this is a kind of good opportunity to explode. And I can cover for the explosion by using Protect, even if Protect fails. I suppose the worst thing that could happen is that Donphan could Earthquake. And Protect could fail. That would be pretty bad, actually. If Donphan did Earthquake, though, it would hopefully Earthquake hits Warlord. So yeah, Earthquake hits Warlord. Latios comes in. Latios hits Ice Beam into Gliscor. Gliscor hasn't got Yachi Berry because it's Arcade. I then win. I'm in trouble if Earthquake happens and Warlord dodges the Earthquake. That would be bad. I guess even if that happened, kind of need even if that did happen, I kind of need Protect to fail. So it needs to be fail, Protect, Earthquake, and Warlord dodges Earthquake. Otherwise, I feel like I win. I suppose if Protect fails, I don't always kill Donphan because it's not going to take leech damage that turn. Ooh. I do like going for the explosion here, though. It's probably the best chance Heatran's going to get, to be honest. What's the alternative? The alternative is that I cool Earthquake and Ice Beam. What do I do then? I can switch Latios in to Heatran. But Ice Beam is going to go before Earthquake. Ludicolo is going to faint. Gliscor's then out. Gliscor's going to Earthquake. I feel like I lose. I'm going to lose then. I think it has to be Protect an explosion. Donphan's going to survive, isn't it? It was Ice Beam. Poison Jab. I would actually prefer it for Heatran to be fully paralysed this turn so I can explode next turn. Okay. Now there's a big question coming up. Okay, first big question, does Donphan survive? Yes. Donphan is leeched. The temptation is to use Protect, so Donphan faints. If I Protect on Sword Stance, I'm in so much trouble. And also, Donphan could Sandstorm. So Protect might not achieve. Also Protect can fail, but any move can fail, so I'm not. It doesn't factor in to how good Protect is versus Ice Beam. I'm just thinking about Ice Beam Gliscor now. Because if Ice Beam hits Gliscor and they don't crit Latios, I win. How much damage does Donphan do? Not that much, really. It would be Poison Jab. I feel like I survive. If I protected, and it was Sandstorm and SD, it would be Sand Veil as well as Paralysis. The major upside to attacking this turn is that there's a good chance that one of them makes a mistake, and if they do, that would give Latios 2 chances to hit Ice Beam. Just doesn't feel right to protect against Swords Dance. Please, please. Thank you. Save me from another freaking Sandstorm game. Oh, Paralysis is the worst. It's much worse than Burn. Right, go away. I don't want to see you again. Ever. Don't mind it that much. I'm a bit worried about Claydol 1. The worst Hypno is Hypno 4. Worst Latios by far is Latios 3. I'd probably just explode in turn 1. Yeah, I'd probably just explode immediately. I'm definitely leaving on this on default if it's okay. I'm pretty sure that was item for the opponent, which I actually don't want. It's fine. If it's choice specs, I can still win. I'm going to resist the urge to try and take that third row. And just see myself getting frozen. Choice Band would be funny. Choice Scarf is not funny. Oh, I didn't think about Choice Scarf. Well, there are no fast Hypnos. And Hypno is base 67 speed. So I am fast in Hypno, Choice Scarfed. Problem is Claydol, which is base 75 speed. Claydol is faster than Heatran. Do I switch on turn 1? Every single Claydol has a ground move. every single one of them does. I'm faster than Claydol 1. Obviously, if Claygol gets Choice Scarfed into a ground move, I'm going to win. I'm thinking about leeching the Hypno and switching. That can go wrong, it just can't go as wrong. If it's Hypno 4 or something, I'll have to bring Latios out. The alternative is Icy Wind to protect, so that Heatran's fastest again. I can just explode as I planned. Issue with that is that I'm going into the Latios 2v1 with a damaged Ludicolo sometimes. I think that's worth it though. Earth Power. Drain Punch. I need to hit the Claydol, the Hypno hit doesn't matter. I missed the Claydol. But Claydol's locked into Earth Power. And Hypno's locked into Drain Punch. I think I'm going to win. Weirdly, Claydol is more threatening. It's going to deal more damage. I win. That's a good double Scarf lock. So because of the way the AI works, they're both guaranteed to attack Ludicolo. I don't want to bring Heatran in on either move. So Latios is sort of stuck being in right now. I need to try and time it so I kill them both at the same time. Ooh, that sucks. Did they just double crit Ludi? That's pretty rude. I quite like bringing Latios out here, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be it's going to lock itself into a move that doesn't hurt Heatran. So I do quite like bringing it out. It's quite likely to go for my Latios. You could go for Ludicolo. The Spadef drop on Ludicolo sucks so much. Okay, it's Latios 4. If I hit Icy Wind, I win. I'm definitely not switching. I don't mind losing one of these two. They're both dead to Draco. weird game. Reporters can be any set. It's probably Espeon 1 actually, alongside Manectric 4. And then Electrode 4 in the back. No, it doesn't look very difficult. I'm pretty sure that's eye level up. There's a lot of fog here. I can go for the second row. I'm not completely certain that it's not I get poisoned. I can win with poison though, it's just the fog that would be bad. I could run Trick Room here as well. That wouldn't be too bad for once. I've still never been wrong about the default tile. The level up is quite nice. It means that I might be able to get Manectric in one shot. Do I fake out Manectric when it could have static? I'd rather fake out Espeon. Find out what the Manectric set is, I guess. Latios being guaranteed faster than Espeon is nice. Manectric 4 faints to this every time. I feel like the correct thing to do is just try and Icy Wind Electrode so it's slower. Yeah. I can explode. Reflect would be funny here, but I do actually do enough damage. Yeah. Reduce power reflect, there's not enough to save Electrode there. I might do another set. Because honestly, the arcade is... it's not as much about how well you play inside the game. Guitarist, prepared for set 4, I guess. In fact, I think it is guaranteed to be set 4 because the standard guitarists can't actually run non-ghost electrics. So I think it's a 21 IV set 4 trainer. Don't need anything special here. I just need to not. Rain is fine. I'll let that run to Rain. Actually, is Rain fine? I do need to take out Weavile. Rain not completely fine. Because the opening turn of Sludge Bomb into Ludicolo, Fake Out into Weavile, and Flamethrower into Weavile. Weavile survives that, I'm in a bit of trouble actually. It is Cecil. But now we have the turn 1 of Protect and Flamethrower. We don't even have to use Fake Out. Because a Brick Break crit won't take out Heatran. They did go for it. There's Razor Claw in play. No, there isn't. It's Arcade. I keep thinking. So Claydol 3, oh sorry, Claydol 4 sees a KO here with its Earthquake. Ludicolo's not actually in Sludge Bomb range. I just need to prevent an explosion ruining my day, I guess. Do I explode? Because Latios destroys Gengar. I feel like I explode. Yeah, I explode, surely. It hasn't got a Laxing Sense because it's just not that facility. I high rolled a Protect, which is nice, but not necessary. We'll go for Triple Protect, obviously doesn't matter. Actually, I've just remembered that how many PPUs actually affects the game board, so it actually matters if I Protect, which is quite funny. Okay. That's not too bad. I'll prepare for set 4s. I guess set 2 Starmie may be deadlier. This looks a hell of a lot like a turn 1 explosion. Lantern might survive that, I guess. If Lantern survives, that means that Gastrodon should survive though. I'll think about it in the game. It doesn't look too bad on paper, this game. It looks like it's Sunny Day, which is perfect. Quite tempted to go for this skip at the bottom, but it's a little bit too close to that random button. The Sunny Days, the sun is obviously very good for me. Delaney. I think I've got to be prepared for an Earth Power. It'll never Earthquake next to a Lantern. If I Protect on Heatran, it's possible that Sickle Beam and Sludge Bomb come into Ludicolo though. I kind of, even though it's Sunny Day, and I obviously waste that, I feel like it's kind of correct to just explode. And it's because I'm not that scared of Starmie if it's a 2v1. it's not Explosion, I should bring Latios in. Perhaps I should do that anyway. Very, very likely to go for Latios. It's the ambiguity on what they target, which is rough. I'm only showing 2 sets on the screen now, but they have a lot more coverage moves than just that. It's a lot safer to just explode, I think. It's entirely based on how much damage you do to Lantern. About whether or not this is a 2v1 immediately, or if I've got to spend a turn trying to take these 2 out. Okay, we didn't take out Lantern, we won't take out Gastrodon. To be honest, that's the worst case scenario. I'm very surprised about that. We must have like min-rolled Lantern and max-rolled Gastrodon. Thunder Wave. I would normally like to double protect here, but obviously Ludicolo's not on a protect turn. I feel like it's correct to protect on Latios still. I'm a bit worried about Signal Beam, I guess. It could be Lantern 2 as well, but Lantern 2 is so much worse than Lantern 1. Lantern 1 is just not very threatening to either Pokemon. I feel like I Leech Seed Starmie. Leave Lantern there. Lantern is very likely to Thunder Wave. I don't care if it Thunder Waves Ludicolo. I don't care if it Thunder Waves the protecting Latios either. I'd rather Leech Seed the Starmie than finish off the Lantern. That's so funny that it does that. So we know it's Volt Absorb. Well, it's going to die to Thunderbolt. It would survive. The Starmie could survive at full health, but it couldn't survive after taking leech damage. Just a set 4 trainer. I think I'm happy to give Leafeon its turn. It's just going to target Ludicolo, isn't it, almost every single time? I take out the Mamoswine. Latios isn't going to lose at the end. I guess it's better to... Is it better to fake out Leafeon, or is it better to protect on it? It might be better to let Leafeon get hit, actually, because I want Latios in as soon as possible to deal with Garchomp. Although I could also switch Heatran out. No, I can't do that. It's outrageous random. I can't do that. It'd actually be ideal if Ludicolo fainted. So I can protect on Heatran on turn 2. That seems fine. I'll just not use Protect on Leafeon. On Ludicolo. So just don't paralyze myself pretty much. I can do almost anything else, I can burn myself. I wasn't paying attention to the start of this, I'll just have to go for the bottom. That was really bad, I stopped paying attention at the start, which is when it's pretty much the end time I have to pay attention. Just gonna Icy Wind the Leafeon. Take up that Swine. I also could have switched here, actually. I could have switched. But this works too. In fact, if I get hit by X-Sizzle, I'll be in outrage range, and then Garchomp's never going to Earthquake. That sounds pretty good. This is perfect. I can protect here. Because they're both going to target. Garchomp should never use... Crunch is interesting. Was I really in Crunch range? I suppose I was. Go for the double. Bye, Garchomp. It's a clown, which is Psychic and Ghost. What's the worst Dusknoir? I suppose it is Dusknoir 4 because it's always going to use Earthquake. Gardevoir falls pretty much standardly bad. Tricky one. Obviously, Fake Out isn't online. I feel like I leech the big health one. And I protect maybe. Just see if it is Dusknoir 4. If it's not Dusknoir 4, I can start using Flamethrowers. I kind of need Heatran to be alive for the Gardevoir. Or not, otherwise I'm a bit scared. There's a good chance this is a terrible Drifblim set too. Which should make the game much easier. Pretty sure that's they get paralysed, which works for me. It's going to make Gardevoir slower. If it is Gardevoir 4. I don't like going to Latios immediately. I think it makes a lot of sense to protect first. Let's Drifblim 2. Very strange that it used Trick and it's got no item. I'll have to come back. That is pretty weird. It's guaranteed not to be Dust Noir 4 because Dust Noir 4 would always Earthquake. It has to be 1 or 3, and I feel like it has to be 3 because 1 would be very likely to Trick Room, so it's probably Dust Noir 3. And I feel like I just leech it. Why did Drifblim try and Trick? That's so weird. Why did it do that? It must think that it has the Black Sludge. Oh no, unless Trick is just stuck at +0. Ah, Trick is stuck at +0, I think. We are taking out Dust Noir. And it won't flank to 2 flamethrowers, so I do need to leech it. It's so weird that it's doing that. My healing from Drifblim is going to be like twice my healing from Dust Noir. I'm actually just going to protect twice so I heal more. I'm going to take Dust Noir out next turn. Did go for Facade in the end. Well, I could explode here. I don't think it's worth it. I actually didn't see if it was Trace. Let's go through that whole section. It's fine. It dies quite fast at Earth Power as well. Wow, that did. I didn't think it was Gardevoir 3 after turn 1. It's Nadia. Set 2 trainer appearance. Ferret without the choice band is quite sad. That's unfortunate for it. Surprisingly, it's not completely free. Although it is quite close. Right, that's they get poisoned, which works for me. So, fake out the Ferret. I'm not sure if Ferret's going to try and trick like Drifblim did. I don't want to get hit by Frustration either way. I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to get Rotom into poison range after a single flamethrower, but I can probably protect next turn and have it faint. Well, Rotom's dead either this turn or next turn. Probably next turn. Quite close. And now to take out the Lyron. Well, I'm glad I used Icy Wind. It's a single target Icy Wind, hopefully we hit. Once it's Choice Band back. Fisherman. That's a pretty terrible matchup. I don't like seeing either of those two. They're definitely not together. It's nothing too serious. Sharpedo in the back doesn't have its Rakan Berries, so that is a free kill for Latios at least. Gyarados should be a free kill. I probably want to play this in a way that stops Gyarados getting free Dragon Dances. The problem is I can't explode. I'd normally want to explode on it. I'm not sure how much time Fake Out really buys. I definitely can take Fake Out's turn to try and Earth Power, bring Poliwrath into Psychic range. I'm a bit worried about Gyarados 4. It would be nice to... I guess it would be nice to paralyze or burn. Probably burn. Burn would be nice. Or skip the battle. Pretty sure it's a blank square, which is okay. I'm gonna have to let that run, I think. I'm pretty scared of Gyarados. So it wouldn't be Gyarados. It's not Gyarados 4, it's Gyarados 2 I'm thinking of, which would be a really bad situation. Since that one takes out Latios. Although, can't I switch to all the Gyarados? I just gotta be really careful with the Poliwrath. I gotta remember the Poliwrath is there. I'm actually gonna Leech Seed it, just immediately Leech Seed it. What have you got? Aqua Tail, that's good. Hydro Pump, that's also actually quite good. Definitely not the scariest sets that it could have rolled there. I'll get double Leech up and I'll save Heatran. Will I save Heatran? I think I will. They're going to bring Latios to about 40. Okay, without attacking they won't. Aquatail wasn't guaranteed, that makes sense. Ooh, I'd much rather they hit their moves, actually. Do I just kill? I can just kill the Gyarados here. And I can protect in case Blizzard freezes. The more I think about it, the more I think I actually use Psychic on the Poliwrath. I'm not that scared of Gyarados. Gyarados loses so badly to Ludicolo. The more I think about it, the more sure I am that I'm meant to just kill the Poliwrath. Gyarados isn't going to target Ludicolo with Aquatail ever. But I can take this chance to bring Heatran in, which is quite useful because of the way that I get to use. It gives me a chance to use Fake Out later in the fight. I've just realised though that could Poliwrath survive? I kind of assumed that after a single leech tick it would die. It might be quite close. Did go after Latios, that was a lot more likely. If this freezes, I actually still win. No, I don't. I don't win. Because Gyarados might attack Heatran. Oh, no, no, no. Why did I say I win if it freezes? It's a terrible situation because they're both going to choose a random target. They both see a kill with their water move in the rain. It's the Heatran slot I'd want Ludicolo to come into because that's obviously already got Leech up on Gyarados. Obviously I would explode if I could get a turn. Heatran is faster than Gyarados. If I protect with Heatran here, Latios is quite likely to die. If Latios doesn't die, that would be pretty bad. But if one of them targets Latios, one or both of them targets Latios, then it's going to be Heatran and Ludicolo. I know then that Sharpedo is going to target Heatran and hit it. I would then get a Leech Seed onto the Sharpedo. I'm worried about Ludicolo versus Sharpedo 1v1 at the end though. Oh no! That's not true. I've got Fake Out coming. I can Fake Out the Sharpedo and win. Okay, so that's a 75% win at least. At least a 75% win. Is there a way for me to improve that? Because I feel like switching to Ludicolo is not a smart idea. I can protect and switch to Ludicolo. The downside of that is that Ludicolo could itself be frozen. That's a 90% win. If I protect and switch to Ludicolo, I can Fake Out Sharpedo and explode next turn. Latios wins. by being frozen and alive. Surely that's safer than just protecting. It's got to be that. There's nothing safer than that, surely. Since Gyarados sees a kill with Ice Fang and Bite into Latios, there's a 25% chance it uses Ice Fang into Latios, then a 10% chance it freezes Ludicolo. There's a 2.5% chance. That's literally the only way the opponent could win. Well, I guess Ice Fang crit and Crunch crit would do it. Perhaps even just Crunch crit into Latios, which then becomes Ludicolo and feints that Crunch crit alongside a Gyarados move. Okay, so more like... But even Sharpedo's only 50% to go for Crunch. No, it's not. It's going to be like 25% because it's Ice Fang. So even that's like 25%. 10%. Yeah, this is like a second 10% chance. Much better than Protect and hope Latios faints. No, Ice Fang. Ice Fang froze me. It's got to be correct. Go to Ludicolo. I win as long as I can fake out Sharpedo next turn, so they have to kill Ludicolo here, or freeze it. Waterfall, Aqua Tail. They both went for Heatran. I win. I'm glad I thought about it for more than 4 seconds and didn't just use Protect and hope Latios fainted. It's a Sandstorm game. I can't get rid of the Sandstorm from Tyranitar with the Roulette. I probably need to prepare for it being Tyranitar 4. The good news is that they can't Earthquake. Earthquake against a... If your teammate is weak to Earthquake, Earthquake gets a -10 score, so even if Earthquake kills, I'll never use it. Which means I should only be afraid of things that don't have Earthquake. I'm trying to think of what those are. Like, is Heatran just going to win this? Like, it can't superpower. I suppose Aqua Tail from Tyranitar 3. Okay, yeah. That would be bad. And then critting. I should be able to kill Agwan pretty damn fast. Agwan and Steelix both going to faint quickly. Tyranitar 3 is quite scary, it's true. Best thing I can do is burn. That's Sunny Day, but it doesn't matter, it doesn't do anything. I don't really want to level them up. The level up is in the middle of those 2 squares I want to hit. Yeah, I can't level them up. Poison doesn't do anything. I don't want to give myself an item. Yeah. I'm going to let this run. Yeah, I feel like fake out Tyranitar, Earth Power the Aggron. All the Aggrons are pretty much the same. There's none of them have special defense investment. They're all going to faint to Earth Power even in Sandstorm. So both of Tyranitar's teammates are going to be dead before it gets a single move in, which is quite nice. And I get to leech it as well. There is actually a chance that Tyranitar wins from here. It's just not very likely. I think after leech hits I win. It is Tyranitar free. But it didn't... Oh, I got a crit, but it didn't go for the right pick on the crit. Latios really doesn't do very much to this thing. I'm probably not in range. I did take Sandship though. Probably am in range. Okay, 61 I'm in range. Yeah. $32. Good enough for me. Explosion probably does like 50. Okay, apart from the paralysis game, this was quite easy. It was quite an easy day. But that paralysis game was horrible. Thanks, Parasitize. I probably play Tower later. I said I'd do doubles, but I think I'm too tired for that. Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for watching. No need to watch later, it's probably not going to be very exciting in doubles.